Happy Saturday to everyone that's with us. Hopefully everyone's night is treating them well. The Iron Bowl is the definition of a heated rivalry. Families stop talking to each other, children won't go play with their friends, and well, friends become sworn enemies for one Saturday out the year. It's the pinnacle of college football, and this year's game certainly lived up to expectations. WDHN's Tyler White and Michael Rinker have more on this epic battle.
All right, Christian, yeah, we're here on the Plains where the Tide just capped off an absolutely electric, phenomenal finish. One of the best you'll ever see over Auburn. It was 27-24, right there in the end zone, right there, actually. We're standing pretty close to where it happened. We'll get to what I'm talking about, what it is, in just a second. But, I mean, I'll just first talk about Alabama and how they came into this game. They looked strong in the first half. It's something Saban noted in the press conference. Jalen Milroe was playing one of his probably best games. I mean, just making the right decisions consistently, running very well, buying a lot of time with his legs, not just gaining those yards, but buying time to let his receivers get open. What you want to see more from this Tide team is, especially against Georgia, being able to stop the run a little bit more. Especially, Georgia's going to see this game, and they're going to see Auburn succeeding on those run-pass fakes consistently. I mean, I know I was getting faked out by them, so I know it's going to be even harder for those players on the line. Auburn came in here, not a lot of people thinking that they had a chance, but I mean, how'd they make this game close?
Well, when you're a 13-point underdog, what you have to do is control the clock and run the ball. They didn't really control the clock in the first half. Alabama had almost 10 more minutes of possession, but Alabama didn't lead by much at the break. And you come out in the second half, and Auburn really dominated the second half. Defensively, they were really strong in the red zone. 2 field goals, a missed field goal, didn't give up touchdowns in the red zone until the end of the game, which really ultimately cost them everything. But Auburn, they played exactly how they needed to get this win. And they fed off what was probably, to me, one of the best environments in entire college football this season. This place was rocking. They wanted to fuel the fire to get this 88th Iron Bowl win over Alabama. So, I mean, if you're Auburn, it's going to be the game of what should have been, what could have been, but ultimately what wasn't. And it's because of one single play, and it's one of those Heisman moments you talk about.
Yeah, how did that happen? 4th-and-31. When do you ever hear that as not only a completion, but a touchdown? Incredible pass. Obviously, Auburn only rushes 2, so even better than the pass is Isaiah Bond's ability to create separation there in that corner to give Jalen Milroe anywhere to throw the ball. And he does, and he makes a great catch, and it's just absolutely something that's going to go down in the legends of the Iron Bowl, in the legends of college football as a whole.
Iron Bowls typically come down to one fatal mistake. The fatal mistake wasn't the blown coverage on 4th-and-31. It probably was, but in the end, it was a muffed punt with 4 minutes left on the clock, where you think if Auburn gets the ball back, they may not give it back to Alabama.
The muff punt, definitely a sigh of relief for Alabama fans everywhere, and just a moment of absolute stress for all the Auburn fans that were hoping to come out with a win tonight. It didn't happen, and it's a sigh of relief just to be able to get this game to keep Alabama's playoff hopes alive. So that was probably the most important thing to come out of this game. So, I mean, from here in Jordan-Hare Stadium, I'm Tyler White.
I'm Michael Rinker. Christian, we'll send it back to you.